Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Thursday night. It is an historic evening here in Washington, the first primetime hearing for the committee investigating the January 6th attack. Congressional aides tell us we will see new evidence tonight that shows the assault on the U.S. Capitol was a coordinated and planned effort to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election, and that former President Donald Trump was at the center of it all. Tonight's hearing is the first of several planned public hearings that will lay out the results of a nearly year-long investigation, including more than 1,000 interviews and more than 140,000 documents. The stunning images from that day will forever mark one of the darkest days of American democracy. At least 5 police officers died as a result of the attack, and more than 140 police officers were injured. The criminal investigation has spanned nearly all 50 states, with more than 800 people charged for their alleged roles in the attack. We have a lot of news to get to tonight, and CBS's Nikole Killion will start us off from Capitol Hill. Good evening, Nikole.
Hey, good evening to you, Nora. Tonight, the Select Committee will unveil some of its findings after a nearly year-long investigation. Chairman Benny Thompson stating at the outset that what happened on January 6th can't be swept under the rug, warning the conspiracy to thwart the will of the people is not over.
The physical and mental scars of fighting back the mob on January 6 still persist for U.S. Capitol Police Sergeant Aquilino Gonell.
It's personal. I almost lost my life.
That's why he and several other officers who testified before the Select Committee last year will return again to watch as the panel kicks off more hearings tonight.
I just remember at one point thinking, like, my God, this is a war zone.
Fellow Capitol Police Officer Caroline Edwards, one of the first to be attacked, testifies, along with documentarian Nick Quested, who was embedded with the extremist group the Proud Boys.
The public will see certainly new footage. They'll hear witness interviews they haven't heard before. But most importantly, they'll see how everything fits together.
So far, the committee has interviewed over 1,000 witnesses, including some of former President Trump's top aides and family. But several of his allies have fought subpoenas.
Why not testify? Why not be transparent?
Well, let's raise that question, all right? Am I transparent? They said they wanted to talk about my conversation with the president on January 6th. So on January 6th, when I had that conversation with the president, I then went on 3 networks. So there was nothing to be added.
Today, Trump's former education secretary, Betsy DeVos, publicly acknowledged for the first time that she explored using the 25th Amendment to remove him from office after the attack.
I had conversations with a number of my colleagues, and then importantly, I also spoke with the vice president, and he made clear to me that that was not a direction that he was going to move in.
The former president bashed the panel, calling January 6 the greatest movement in history. President Biden countered.
I think it was a clear, flagrant violation of the Constitution.
Since the riot, over 820 people have been charged, with 2 more arrested today, including a candidate for governor in Michigan who stormed the Capitol. Sergeant Gonell seeks accountability.
Do you think you'll get justice through this committee?
With the evidence that will be produced, I hope so. I hope the January 6th committee would open people's eye instead of spinning it, and take it in and see, realize how horrible and how close we came to lose our democracy.
In addition to Sergeant Gonell, the widows of some of the officers who took their own lives after January 6 will also be in attendance at tonight's hearing. Nora?
All right, Nikole Killion, thank you.